What up, YouTubers? This is your girl Nick coming to you, giving you an update on what's going on in my life. So, I have been on Vyvanse for the treatment of my binge eating disorder. Excuse me, I have to get a little more comfy with you guys. 24 weeks that I've been on Vyvanse for the management of my binge eating disorder. Things are going really well. Well, for the most part, things are going okay with the Vyvanse. For the most part, it does hold me from the day to day. I do get stressed. Right now, I am extremely stressed. My husband has flown out of the country for a work conference, and I was a little stressed because I knew his plane had landed by a certain time, and I hadn't heard from him for like 2 hours. So I was thinking, worst case scenario, like, oh my God, like, is my husband being held by customs and being interrogated? But turns out it was a phone issue. My husband, I love him to death, but he is not always the most prepared. So he did not check to make sure that he had things set in place so that his phone would work in Canada. So we got that squared away, but he just went through like 20,000 million things to get that fixed. Um, and so he was stressed. I was stressed. Stress definitely makes me binge. It definitely triggers me to binge. And then on top of that, it's a double whammy because it is Shark Week. So if you guys, as you guys have known, Shark Week, sorry, that's my doorbell. Shark Week triggers me to binge. So it is also Shark Week. So I'm dealing with, my husband not being here, and I don't like it when he's not here. I really love my husband and I like him being home. So anytime he's not home, I get stressed and I tend to overeat or binge. So him not being here, and it's also Shark Week, I definitely have binge today. Like, it's been insane. Like, I did my whole normal intermittent fast where I don't eat until like between 12 and 2. But then, man, once I started eating, whoo, man, I had sushi. I'm still keeping it keto, so I guess that's a good thing. But I had sushi. I went ham. I mean ham on my keto bark. My little keto chocolate. I ate so much of it. I feel sick at this point. Like, I've eaten so much in the last like 2 hours. I even ordered a pizza, and so I didn't eat the actual pizza. So I did stay keto. I literally took a fork, sat there with this large pizza, and ate like the toppings off a half of the pizza. That's how I stay keto. So I am like ridiculously full. I feel really nasty and sick to my stomach. Trying not to beat myself up too much. The fact that I binged, it is what it is. I guess tomorrow's a new day and we'll just try to start over again. I have been on keto for 8 weeks, as you guys may or may not know. I've been on a weight loss journey. Let's see, it's June, so 6, 7, 8. So for the last 8 months, I've been on a weight loss journey. I lost 40 pounds on my own, just doing a 1,200 calorie diet and carb counting. And then 8 weeks ago, I switched to keto, which is very low carb, moderate protein, high fat. And I switched to keto because I have high insulin levels, I have insulin resistance, diabetes runs rampant through my family. So I'm trying to avoid getting diabetes, and trying to, help prepare my body for baby. Because in 6 months, we're going to start trying for a little one. So I'm trying to do everything I can to get myself healthy. So what's been going on since last week? So obviously I binged today. I was doing really well until today. So, I binged. It is what it is. I'm just going to move on. Tomorrow's a new day. Start fresh. Trying to stick with a positive attitude. This is something I've been learning and practicing in therapy. I probably should have done some coloring. That was one of my activities that I was supposed to do when I started getting to like a yellow zone of like, oh, I'm obsessing about food. I was supposed to start coloring. Didn't color. I forgot. It's a new skill. So, I've also been trying to drink more water, which is new for me. I absolutely hate drinking water. So I've been trying to drink more water. And then last week, I started working out as well. So I actually need to work out today. I just feel like ridiculously nasty and sick to my stomach because I binged, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to work out today or not. But I've been working out as well. So since from like my last video to this video, so last week to this week, I've lost 2 pounds. So that's good. I'm getting closer to Wonderland. I got like 5 more pounds to go before I'm out of the 200s. So that's exciting. We'll see how things go with the fact that I binged today. Hopefully it's the last day I binge this week. And then with it being Shark Week, we can hold on to water as women during this week as well. So we'll see how things go. I mean, I'm trying to be upbeat about the fact that I binged. It's not the end of the world. I'm trying to have that new mindset. Um, so yeah, so 24 weeks on Vyvanse. Haven't really had any side effects other than literally the first day I had insomnia. But other than that, I was fine. Been 8 weeks on keto. Things are going well. I did talk to a nutritionist that specializes in she lives in my area. She specializes in keto. Her words were very encouraging. She said I was doing better than I thought I was on keto. She gave me some pointers to stick on. Basically, my meal plan is good. I just need to stay away from my keto snacks. So like my keto bark that I went ham on today, I need to stay away from that. And really buckle down on just eating, like whole unprocessed foods and keeping, my carb count low that way, versus just focusing on keeping my net carbs at 20 or below. So we'll see how things go. We'll give you guys an update next week on how the rest of this week went. Y'all have a good day. Bye bye.